Ashley Ballin from the Ballin Basketball Show. This segment is Family Ballers. We're gonna watch Chris Paul highlights and Chris Paul Jr. highlights. Family Ballers, it's a great segment. So far I've covered Shaq's kids, and Shaq got a lot of kids, y'all. You know, I covered the McGees, the Ivies. I still gotta cover LeBron and his kids, Bronny and Bryce. But there's so many kids, you know, and so many NBA ballers. For example, Carlos Boozer, he got twins. Matt Barnes got twins, you know, so they're balling right now. Jason Richardson, Trevor Ariza, you know, those retired players, and now, you know, a lot of their kids playing ball. Derrick Rose, Rajon Rondo. I got a lot more NBA kids to cover, to watch, you know, them following their dad's footsteps or mother's footsteps, you know. And let's watch. Oh, and I'm also going to show you some funny moments of when Chris Paul Jr. was little. But let's just get the party started. Let's go. Okay. Got his hair out. Okay. Nice pass. Okay. Alright. He's directing the team. Pull up. Swish. Okay. That defense like his daddy. Oh, crossover. That's a nice take. Behind the back. Alright. He's saying that dude hacking. Okay, alright. You could tell.
The WNBA just got a whole lot hotter.
Been working on
and it's all thanks to rookie sensation Caitlin Clark. Remember when we said she'd shake things up? Well, she's not just shaking, she's causing earthquakes. Picture this. Caitlin's out there doing what she does best, lighting up the scoreboard and getting the crowd fired up. But not everyone's a fan of the Clark show. In this game against the Seattle Storm, things got heated.
But yeah, Chris Paul with Webby this year, that should be insane.
That's Skylar Diggins-Smith, WNBA veteran, literally pushing Clark while she's hyping up the crowd. But wait, there's more. Diggins-Smith wasn't done. She got into it with Christy Sides, repeatedly yelling, "Don't touch me." It's clear as day the Clark effect.
Nice crossover. Got a nice jumper. Okay. You can tell he's still, you know, learning and growing. Okay, that's a nice pull-up. Okay. That was a nice pull-up.
He's very dramatic about the slightest pain. He had one incident where he got the tiniest little cut on his paw and was so upset because he was really badly injured and rushed him to the emergency room. And the vet first couldn't find the cut. And I asked her to check again, and she found what she described as a paper cut. So he got a special bandage for that and some pain
Oh, so I found this clip of Kobe, and you know, I found a clip of Kobe, and this is a nice moment where he was playing with, you know, Zaire Wade and Chris Paul Jr. So watch this, watch this, watch this. Watch this. Look at him. Little pup. Ah, he slapped the ground. He ready. Okay, he stole it. Chris Paul proud. He got that defense. He got that defense already. Okay. Kobe a little surprised. He took it away from me twice. He's saying, I'm proud. R.I.P. Kobe. It was recently Mamba Day, Kobe Day, and it was recently his birthday. Happily heavenly birthday. These are some funny moments when he were a kid that, went viral, especially the mean Griffin face.
Daddy?
Chris, Carl. Sorry, but I think what we can do is continue to look and see what we did and just come out with that same defensive intensity that we did in game one. That's why we won that game. And we gotta find it again in game four.
He made the Blake face. Blake made this little face.
Look that way and do the Blake face.
And as I got
Chris, what you supposed to say?
he made the Blake face.
Somebody say you do the Blake face. What you supposed to say? Give me what? Look that way and do the Blake face.
Got it.
$1 to do the Blake face?
$1? Okay.
I'm broke. Does he get requests all the time now? You be on the street in LA?
That's at the best waves.
Give me a what? Tell him.
Do the Blake face.
Just say it. Give me what? Give me what, Chris?
Blake face.
No, what do you want to say? No.
What up, man?
Chris, what's up?
What up, dude? You alright, buddy? How old are you now? 2?
Chris, you get big, boy. What number you wearing?
Tim Duncan.
So, you getting big, bro? Are you strong? Can I see your muscles? Oh, wow. Man.
To my birthday.
No, what college? Wait for
Cafe.
Nice. Here you go, boy.
Those were some Chris Paul funny moments I found.
Why do couples choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
I sleep great on my sides as firm as my heart desires.
My heart desires soft.
Sleep Number does that. Your ideal firmness and effort.
Shout out to that YouTuber. Shout out to all the YouTubers. Let's watch. I found this timeline of Chris Paul's career. Well, this was 2 years ago, so it doesn't show the Warriors. But I thought this was pretty darn cool. So shout out, and I'm gonna subscribe to Jay Warves because I thought this timeline was pretty cool.
You play long enough and you don't win. Every time you lose, they're gonna say it was your best chance, but we'll be right back next year. I'm not retiring tomorrow. Thank God. Hopefully I'm healthy, come back, keep playing.
Wake Forest.
It's a foul. However, Chris Paul finally able to get loose in transition. He is hard to guard.
Nice push shot.
With the fourth pick in the 2004 NBA draft, the New Orleans Hornets select Chris Paul from Wake Forest University. Here's Chris Paul.
Now it's Charlotte Hornets.
3-on-2. Gets his first NBA basket. Chris Paul showed you the speed. Called for Torte while on the bench. Long time ago, folks. Chris Paul trying to beat the Bucks a little heat. Oh, yeah!
Led the league in steals. He's great defensively, especially for his size. For his size, to be that good defensively, he's really great. I feel like he's very disrespected But that's because, you know, he doesn't, he gets knocked out of the playoffs a lot.
Some athleticism. Chris Paul taking it right at Dwight Howard. Chris Paul, one of the most spectacular plays that
was a nice play right there. Bro, these uniforms are like killer. I was a big fan of these uniforms and Chris Paul when he was with the Hornets. These uniforms were fire. And, you know, they're just not as great as they were around this time. Great finisher, especially for his size. Great pure point guard. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that with the fake. And look at Carlos Boozer. Gotta cover his twins next.
Running for MVP. One young star in New Orleans suddenly burst into the race, and at the heart of their success was the talent and leadership of their all-star point guard, Chris Paul.
Paul makes the move, acceleration to the rim, banks it in with 2.6 remaining. Hornets lead by 2. Chris Paul, what an electrifying talent.
We won, that's all I care about right now. I was real nervous coming into the game, but early in the first quarter, my coach just told me to just play and have fun. I knew I had to come out and be a little bit more aggressive. Shots started falling and we started defending.
So Parker 23 and 9. And that goes in. These 2 point guards are putting on an unbelievable.
That was Michael Jordan esque.
For the New Orleans Hornets from a home crowd.
This is such a great timeline of his career. I'm glad I found this on YouTube. You guys gotta go subscribe.
New Orleans is something that's great too, man. I love the city. I truly love the city, everything about it. Never had any plans to leave. I never had any plans to leave. Never wanted to leave.
Looking. Finds Paul with 2, with 1. Paul for the win!
Woo! Clutch!
But Denver Nuggets have defeated the New Orleans Hornets.
They keep getting knocked out.
86, and they move on to the Western Conference semifinal.
He's not playing, but the Hornets' Lone Star is still in the Lone Star stage, supporting his teammates on the West squad.
That's another thing. He is always,
you know, you play long enough,
he's
like
win. Always
every time you lose, they're gonna say it was your best chance.
Injured.
We'll be right
That's
back.
another thing.
I'm not
especially
tomorrow.
He seems to be injured at the worst times. Like, but he's great at defense, passing the ball, being a pure point guard. You know.
However, Chris Paul finally able to get loose.
Good finisher, especially killing everybody mid-range.
The Hornets' Lone Star is still in the Lone Star stage, supporting his teammates on the West squad. CP3 is also here in Dallas, rehabbing his left knee, which is gaining strength by the day.
They shoot 49%.
Mid-range, don't leave him open. Don't leave him open there. Tony Parker fell. Oh, man. Hey, that's Bynum. Oh, look at those handles. Look at those handles. Okay.
Lakers have won and they will advance.
Big men are always on the island, getting destroyed by point guards. Hey, you guys
Perfecting your swing is
he's gonna
hard.
win a championship before he retires?
Mother,
A lot of people thought he was gonna do it, you know, with the Suns.
But replacing your
Till
windshield doesn't have to be.
Bucks.
Go to safelight.com and
Giannis destroyed the Suns. Yeah, you're the deal, baby.
Refused to approve a 3-team deal that would have sent Hornets all-star guard Chris Paul to the Lakers. NBA Commissioner David Stern killed the deal after several owners complained, saying the NBA declined to make the trade for basketball reasons.
I'm excited to be here in LA.
I think that was very terrible because I think Kobe with Chris Paul would have definitely won a championship or two. Because Chris Paul was in his prime, y'all. Kobe killing it. Man, that would have been something. But the veto, owners complaining, you're trying to make the owners happy, But I'm like, come on, man. But LA Clippers, he was great for them. But they couldn't do it. They couldn't finish the job. Doc Rivers, Lob City, Blake Griffin. Let's just go.
With this unbelievable franchise, there's so much history behind it. I'm excited, like he said, to bring a championship here to LA in a Clippers uniform.
Chris Paul will maximize the skill set of Blake Griffin. Look out below, because they are coming down at you with that stuff.
They're going to be showtime.
Yeah.
They will be. There are going to be a lot of high-flying dunks and mid-court alley-oops.
Ball slices in, shot clock winding down. He's going to have to put it up. Just gets it off inside and knocks it down. 3 big buckets from Chris Paul.
Paul again against Iguodala. There it is for the lead. Got it! With 3.2 to go, Chris Paul puts the Clippers in front.
We had a good season. I think it's a good sign.
Dang, it was swept.
It's kind of like, we made it to the playoffs. It's all good and well. We feel like we
But I mean, it was the Spurs.
MVP. Chris Paul is the most valuable player of the 2013 NBA All-Star Game.
53-46.
Oh, got him. Nice floater.
See the high drag screen?
Spin.
Now there's movement.
Got him with the crossover.
What we learned from last year was that it takes a lot of focus. Each game, like we keep saying, is a game in itself. You don't carry over. Now we got to go down to Memphis and try to steal a game. We got to be greedy.
And more shenanigans here.
They lost 4 straight.
Chris Paul gets whistled for his second technical foul of the game, and he was ejected.
Being start from the block, you don't get a running start, so Chris Paul deserved that take.
At this point in my career, I'm only focused on, building for the postseason, because that's where you make your name and that's where you make your imprint in history. If you think about it, we're trying to play for a championship.
Another turnover.
Have y'all seen that FX show called Clipped about Donald Sterling? That's very interesting. Trying to get the lookalikes, the players that look like each other. It's a good show so far. I haven't finished it, but I'll do a review on Clipped after I finish it. It's pretty good. I remember this game, and he turned it over.
CP0 because he has 0 rings. He has a whole lot more to prove in the postseason because that is unacceptable given his ability.
I remember this. Over Timmy. Look at that.
128-95. The Clippers with a 3-1 lead in the series. They've scored 117, 109, 124, and now 128.
Sucks, it did.
No! 3-1 lead should never happen. Blowing it.
Every time we made a run, they hit a big
The Warriors did it in the finals.
Telling you, he's brought it here, and he's got a foundation for him and for his bank account. Oh, he went with a one-hand monster jam and got fouled. Holy smokers! Look at the bench.
Clippers were dealing with 2 major injuries, Chris Paul's broken right hand and Blake Griffin aggravating a left quad injury that sidelined him for half the season. Doc Rivers saying it didn't look good for either player and that we'd know more tomorrow.
However small they are magnified. Now, Chris, you have to make that shot, right? Because that's going to be on every highlight. If you miss that shot, it blows it. Paul gets one rooted. Uses the pick. Gets the freedom. Scores the jump shot. That's all Eric Spoelstra can do.
His handles are very overrated. Underrated.
Double-digit assist night for Chris Paul, and the Clippers overcome a 14-point deficit in the second half on the road.
What do you think the team needs to do in order to get over the hump this year?
Luckily, that's not my job. My job is to come in, try to make sure I'm in the best shape.
People say the Clippers are cursed. That's what they say.
76 playoff games, 9-time All-Star, universally recognized as one of the best point guards in the game, and not even a single NBA Finals appearance, or a conference Finals appearance for that matter.
Our freedoms are under attack
He
because of
definitely
guys
gets
like
criticized a lot. I think he definitely should have at least won.
And Hovde got his
one
way.
ring.
I'm
The
scared what will
Clippers, or
come
even
next.
the
They're
Rockets
not
was
going to
close.
stop
They
until
were
they
close.
get total control.
They were
We need
so
to vote
close
against
of like
Eric
beating the
Hovde.
Warriors that one year. Man, it's tough to win in this league. So a lot of his accomplishments are getting, overlooked because of how many times he not just lost, but like how he lost, How he lost is a big thing.
How excited I am to be here, to the fans in Houston. To be here now, at this point in my career, it's all about winning. I'm excited about the team, the organization.
Clyde Drexler had nothing to do with it. What a great thing! And a put-up by Chris Paul. Stop that, Turkey. Watch this behind-the-back dribble.
Hey, that's a young Jokic. Uh-oh, you're on the island. Nutmeg.
Chris Paul is not right. CP3, stop it. Now you got Chris Paul.
Chris Paul goes for the first time in his career on the 86th game. He's gone to the first foul frame. 41 points for Chris Paul. Guarded by Paul on the spin. Rebound, three.
They're going to have to take Chris Paul off of the court. They might have to drag him because he's not going to come off the court. But he is hurt right now.
Warriors are on their way to a fourth
Dude, they were up 3-2. All you had to do was win one game. I know he was hurt with a hamstring, but
Chris Paul's worst case scenario, I believe, is he ends up with the max
they
deal.
should have won.
Now, what that means for the
But they
Rockets
got-
4 years from now? In 4 years, Chris
You know,
Paul will
they
be
fell in love with
36
the three
going into
too
a
much.
season making $44 million a year.
This is the year where, more than any other time in his career, you're going to look at Chris Paul and you're going to be like, no, it's showing you. Because we know what James Harden can do, and we know.
1-2 pick and roll. Harden and Paul. Oh, Chris Paul. Ooh, it's got to go in, Smitty. It's got to go in. It's in. You are the president of
oh my goodness, he did that to my Bucks.
Ain't no more victories. We lost. We got to go to the drawing board. First thing, analyze, myself, what I can get better at. And, we going home. That's
5 assists is
what it
not
is.
good.
Who's the highest paid player on the Houston Rockets this year? Chris Paul. $35.6 million. Where the hell are you? Chris Paul? You got to be kidding me!
There's tension between
Stop
Rockets
yelling,
Chris Paul and
Stephen
James
A.
Harden.
Dang.
Chris wants to coach James, and James looks at him like, you can't even beat your man, just shut up and watch me. Paul was frustrated by what he perceived as Harden's tendency to ignore details that impact winning.
Them looking to make some changes. Good luck in finding somebody to take Chris Paul's contract. At the age of 37, he would be getting paid $47 million. So I find it very, very difficult to believe that that's a movable contract.
I am who I am. I'm excited about our team. We gonna go out to win every single night. I always say, unless they start playing where you can put 7 other guys on the court, then we're in trouble. But I'm excited about what we got.
That contract is so brutal. The issue is, what other choice do they have? Because this guy is way past his prime. This is a total rebuilding team. This is a team that needs a hard reset.
We just started playing better. We expect to win, and we sort of know what we're going to do. So to have 33 wins, you can't go back. We're happy where we are, and we're going to keep growing.
Oh, the left hand nutmegging. And what you like about it, the words of Shaq, he's saying, listen, are you not entertained?
He's saying, come on.
Over to me and told me, Chris, you ain't got to do that. I got him sweeping up the floor. So I started tying my shoe back up, and he still called the leg out. That Don't make no sense. We could have won the game.
And now you've got a team in the Western Conference with Chris Paul that can compete to get into the playoffs, kind of rebooting his career, reminding everybody of how he can impact winning, and now they'll ask him to do the same in Phoenix.
It is official. For the first time since 2010, the Phoenix Suns are headed to the NBA playoffs.
NBA Finals.
Suns have swept the Denver Nuggets. The Suns are going to the conference finals. And the performance
NBA Finals this year.
from Chris Paul.
That's my game. Straight up, 16 years of this. 16 years, surgeries, hard work, losses, bad losses, but we're gonna enjoy tonight. We're gonna enjoy it.
And the Suns can now dribble it out.
Bucks, baby. They won 2 in a row. But then my Bucks, baby.
I mean, it'll take a while to process this or whatnot, but it's the same mentality.
Bucks, baby. You already know, baby. Straight to baby.
So, back to work.
Chris Paul has declined the player option in excess of $44 million. Has done what we all expected. He's going to return to Phoenix. So he basically tacks on 3 more years and $76 million to stay in the Valley.
Okay, first player ever. 20K, 10K.
The first player in NBA history with 20,000 points and 10,000 assists.
Man, it's amazing. My family's here. My dad
Third in
was
all-time
when I first
assists.
started. And playing against New Orleans, where it all started for me. It's an honor and a privilege, and I'm grateful that, thank God that I still get a chance to play.
Chris Paul, this is his shot to get it done, and I think we will see if he's able to remain healthy. I think we'll see the best version of the Suns based on his sheer willpower, and he's made everyone better. So it's going to be fun and interesting.
Chris Paul slithers, fakes, drives, and got it to go. Chris Paul, 13 of 13.
Didn't miss a shot.
Chris Paul is a good-looking brother. Somebody needs to say it. Because this brother is 37 years of age today, okay? He is the point guard. Honestly, the best point guard in basketball.
Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks are going to the Western Conference Finals. The Dallas Mavericks have pulled the upset and beating the top team.
That's never good.
This CP3's last shot at a title.
I believe it is. I think this was Chris Paul's.
Oh my goodness.
This is it.
First player to ever lose 5 series.
As presently constructed.
While up
Play
2-0.
long enough, you don't win. Every time you lose, they're gonna say it was your best chance, but we'll be right back next year. I'm not retiring tomorrow. Thank God. Hopefully I'm healthy, come back, keep playing.
Shout out to that great timeline.
When
by
you have
Jay.
rheumatoid arthritis, the
That was
smallest
2 years
things
ago.
can feel
I'll
like the
still
biggest
show
obstacles.
some
But Xeljanz may
Chris
help.
Paul
Xeljanz
highlights
is for
of the
adults with
Warriors.
moderate to severe
Within 9.
rheumatoid
Don't worry,
arthritis.
Start till Chris Paul
Xeljanz
touches
is
it.
now, not an injection.
Got it
So when
now.
you take a
He'll launch it
and it
3.
did not work for you, know there are other treatment options like Xeljanz. Xeljanz can help relieve joint pain and swelling, stiffness, and help stop further joint damage. Some songs will within 2 weeks. Xeljanz helps some pain less harm. Xeljanz can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB, serious infections of bloodstream, some food, cancers including lymphoma, skin and lung cancer, death, heart attack, stroke, and tears in the stomach or intestines. People 50 and older with at least
Phoenix
one
is 1 of
heart disease
10
risk
in the third
factor
quarter.
and people allergic to Xeljanz and serious infections of heart. With Xeljanz, small numbers could become big numbers.
This ball going to face up
$0 per month.
Eyes
Ask
over
your
him.
doctor about Xeljanz.
Good.
Clear it.
He's definitely had a lot of that.
Gets around the big Nurkic and finishes.
Every night I walk into the locker room, I see number 6 with James on the back.
Goes to the
I'm
free
blessed.
throw line
Talking
now.
about
Everybody
Giannis
say about me, I'm
Giannis
just
is fine, nothing like
I
that.
ain't got
But
no worries.
you gotta appreciate
Doing well.
the competitor.
The 2.
Speculation on certain story about LeBron James and
threes, but he loves mid-range. Got pianos.
Snap off the ball.
Buckets. Get better. Good leader. But I think been showing that Chris Paul can get on nerves.
He's the most overrated.
He's
giving that up to stop penetration.
At this point,
Chris Paul,
snake dribble,
as individual,
little mid-range, and he
top
got
5 point guards of all time.
Final 3
I don't
seconds.
think he's the best point guard in
Chris
the
Paul to
NBA.
end the quarter.
I don't think he's the best point guard ever.
Rumors that Delonte West
Switched out
had
Chris
slept
Paul.
with LeBron James. No. But him saying, I don't say nothing about us on the parent. So not at all. Yeah, I mean, right? Reason high school music. Mike Brown
stays on him. No switch.
No let me hear in certain future. As long as looking for a new coach, they say it's the possibility of losing LeBron James to free agency in July. But after another double figure,
Ball is fouled. Getting better. You can tell his son
doing it for years, this man. There are two men in NBA history that have 20,000 points and have a high plus minus right now.
I think he's Carmelo Anthony. Now he's still than he was like in elementary, middle school, right?
Santa Clara stand up against the Jemski, Jalen Williams, both in the game.
Spot up shooter. But I feel like he's
Anytime I see this, you're shooting from way too far. Begins finding Chris Paul. Open corners three. Quick decision.
he actually has two of them.
This is the worst thing that ever happened.
Play like his daddy. Stepping like my daddy.
Clock at 7. Chris Paul trying to hide behind Trace when Pagano's working there. Chris Paul
he goes on to say the shocking exodus loyalty from the home run chosen one causing the
spot that he wants. Right there, mid-range. Right by the
Same category of a Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, in the same breath.
So let's see some
audio assists with head coach Frank Vogel and another offensive rebound for the Warriors. Here is
All-Star game.
championship.
Tell us about that.
Great.
You just find different ways.
Like 6 times.
15-second game clock shot clock difference.
7 times.
Getting around Charlotte. Baseline pull. He got it.
All NBA.
Possession by possession here. Final minute of the third.
All NBA second team. 5 times.
The first NBA start for Trace Jackson Davis.
Miami Heat 9-8 most record at this time last year. Players are frustrated with their head coach James Spoelstra. Bond between LeBron James and Spoelstra during a timeout was one of the greatest tension between the two.
They are using their athleticism on the boards now.
I mean, I think
There is extensive security
he
here.
should have won the ring, but
And
you
out to
don't
Chris
win
Paul for
ring
number
chases
3.
at the same time. So it was pretty cool. But
LeBron James, here he comes, sitting ahead for Wade. There he goes.
so maybe he should have went 2-10, but he but I think he wanted a lot of points on it. He wanted a lot of points on it. He's like, yo, I want a lot of points on it. Hey, look, the Bucks.
Foul again because they was called for a foul against the Warriors.
In trouble.
I'm not going to go with that three-point vogue thing. I'm just going to stick with my mid-range.
Yeah, win championship.
Draymond, G2 Kuchevsky, Kuminga.
You have Magic Johnson.
Occupying the big man.
You have
Step
John
around.
Stockton.
Oh, Kuminga! I see
You
it
have
open lane.
Isaiah Thomas. You have Steph Curry. Some people are like Steph
Big
Curry.
dribble, CP3 from the baseline. There you go.
shooting guard on the point guard body.
Offense by Jackson Davis. Draymond Green running the floor. A perfect pass from Chris Paul.
Is Green hard?
Test on that possession. Who is Steph Curry? He was shooting the three and he's passing it out to Curry.
But you got the best starting five in the playoffs in the Miami Heat. So the Heat have the best defense in the playoffs. So this is going to be an exciting series. And Miami comes back and wins again on the road.
Misses a three.
A 2-point victory, and they lead the finals 2-2.
The point guard found him from midcourt. Year 10, that's a quality reserve. Look at the bench points. I told you it's going to be tough to win that battle. Chris Paul gets to his spot and hits that shot. Been doing that forever. Wiggins to the baseline. Skip past Chris Paul.
They can't guard.
Pretty solid defender. What a nifty game.
He's a dying breed.
Seconds left in the quarter. Chris Paul, wing jumper, and he got it. Down to 5. Chris Paul from the baseline. 3 seconds of defense needed.
Guards
Jamsky speed dribbling. Chris Paul the open three.
Tyrese Halliburton is, obviously Rajon Rondo.
Deep pass Chris Paul to Steph running the lane.
Just win, baby.
They worked on that. Play will rise. Draymond the rebound. Chris Paul's got a look.
His game can be better.
Trace was knocked down.
This could be a 4-point play. Knocked away by LeBron James. Oh my gosh.
Looks like number 45 Dexter Pittman.
And a different way to score coming off baseline. Oh, he does it again. Throws it.
I think I'm going to end with, a little bit of Chris Paul Jr. highlights. Also, let me know if you think Chris Paulson plays like him. I think the footwork and right there, that finish that he just did is very similar to, Chris Paul. So tell me what part of his game. Sometimes it's kind of hard to really see based on highlights. Sometimes you gotta watch the full game. But just let me know. I like that he's playing for his, dad. But this says Team Why Not. Is Team Why Not Russell Westbrook? I know he plays for his dad, but he could be Russell Westbrook too. AAU basketball. Okay. Good jumper. Good layup. He just seems like a good, fundamentally sound player. It's having Chris Paul as your dad. I think he's gonna be good at everything. Now I think he's gonna have to figure out how to turn that good to great. So I feel like, Chris Paul doesn't really have weaknesses in his game. And, he's all about the fundamentals. And I feel like he's very fundamentally sound. He's a player you want to play with. He's not selfish. He takes the open shots, good shots. He's making the right play every time, and that's what Chris Paul does. He makes the play every time. The right shot, the right pass. I don't know how his defense is, because a lot of highlights don't really show defense or you'll see like a lot of bad defense, especially like at this age. Because sometimes they always are about, I want to score. But yeah, tell me what NBA kid you want me to cover next, and make sure you look in the Family Ballers playlist, for more players. I still gotta do LeBron, but dang, my internet messing up. This is a great time to be like, yo, the internet messing up. Time to go.